been doing a series for the last probably 4 or 5 months on do's and don'ts, my do's and don'ts, the things I do and don't do to have a successful voiceover business. And we always provide these caveats. I said right from the beginning we were going to do that, and all they are is just an opportunity for you to take a deep breath and say, okay, he's not telling me you have to do this, or you are selfish, or you're a bad person, or you're ruining the industry, or you're a chucklehead, or whatever you want to call yourself.
Or if you don't do it, you're not going to have a successful business,
Yeah,
correct?
right.
There are other ways to have a successful business.
What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just take a little time to think about what I say, just evaluate it, and don't just quickly, nope, that's not right. I don't think that way. Or just, oh, yeah, I better do that. Todd does that. I don't want you to do either one of those. Just take time, think, and especially take what I say and apply it to your situation. I think a lot of the things can be applied. So today, here we go again. I do have questions about the state of voiceover coaching. I do have questions about the state of voiceover coaching. I can hear somebody say, Todd, there he goes again, harping on VO coaches. Can't he say something positive? Can he say something nice? Okay, I'll give it my best shot here to start out saying something nice. I don't know every voiceover coach, obviously. Yours might be just fine, okay? I have one coach that I've relied on and watched and applied a lot of the things that he talks about, and I have confidence in him. Why? One of the biggest reasons I have confidence in him was for many months and even years on his videos, free YouTube videos, he would give what he made each week. And so I said, oh, he's making $100,000 his first year. He's making multiple six figures. He's making in 2018 or 19, $350,000 in voiceover, and he's also coaching. And so he's giving me numbers, he's being transparent, and he's helping me be successful.
He's doing something
make
right.
Money. Yeah.
He's doing something right.
Yeah. So my point being is there are probably good voiceover coaches out there. Maybe you've got one, but listen. Honestly, when I began this series on do's and don'ts, I never intended to talk about voiceover coaching. You might find that hard to believe. It just happened. I don't know what to do. I don't feel that it's my fault that I'm seeing what I'm seeing in the VO industry. So many coaches, so much helpful information, so many master classes and VO academies and Facebook groups and conferences to help you grow and have a successful voiceover career and business. So much activity, yet so little success. According to the National Association of Voiceover Actors, NAVA, 75% of voiceover actors made $40,000 or less in 2021. $40K or less. That's 3/4 of the voiceover talent surveyed made $40,000 or less in voiceover. Take a step back for a moment and just ponder that. Just ponder it. 75% of the voiceovers people surveyed make $40,000 or less per year. In the last 14 years since I began my VO career, there has been an explosion of voiceover coaches and coaching material. There just wasn't that much out there when I started 14 years ago. There is an explosion of voiceover coaches and coaching material. Never in the history of VO have we had more people trying to help us than we do now. Yet, we have such a pitiful success rate. It's embarrassing and appalling. But instead of taking a good hard look in the mirror, most voiceover coaches that I watch blame everything and everyone else. Low ballers on Fiverr and Upwork are selfishly killing the industry, they blame. Pay-to-plays are a terrible blight on the VO industry. Untrained newbies are flooding the industry and pulling down its professionalism. AI is stealing lots of work. VO talent, they aren't following the VO coaches and industry leaders who they should trust and respect closely enough. That's the problem. That's everybody else's problem. It's everything and everyone else's fault, but the VO coaches themselves. But how much have these VO coaches really made in voiceover recently? Nobody knows because nobody asks. Is it possible that 75% of VO talent make $40,000 a year or less because most VO coaches don't make much more than that themselves, or at least recently haven't made that much? Unless, of course, you count their coaching, their demo production, their books, their conference speaking income, all of that. I wonder if the VO world is like a dog chasing its tail. That is, being very, very, very busy. Our dog chases his tail sometimes. Very busy, exercising, doing, but in fact, achieving very little. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. By the way, just one other thing to think about. Who is running the voiceover industry? Who are the bigwigs? Who are the movers and shakers? Why aren't they doing something about this pitiful state of the voiceover world if they have all the answers? Maybe instead of getting the tweezers out to try and pluck the speck out of everybody else's eye, maybe they ought to take a log out of their own. Again, if your coach has made you successful, great. If he or she has helped you make lots and lots of money, super. Like me, grab a coach that you can listen to or even pay if you want to do that, and apply their principles and see if they make money, and then just stick with that person. Why chase a bunch of coaches around if you have a successful coach that's helping you make lots of money? Isn't that why you're in the VO business, to turn a profit? But if you are one of the 75% making $40,000 or less, put your big boy pants on and ask your coach what he or she makes recently in voiceover. Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.